Okay, I sort of got lost a little bit, but using some map reading skills and probably just a bit of luck, I think I've managed to find the right route. So it's this Viking mountain bike trail shortcut, and I believe heading through here will lead us to like almost in the middle of Tunstall Forest is a fire tower and Heath Cottages. So we want to go past those, so that's the landmark to look out for. Just quickly notice this as I'm going along the track here, the green arrow. In case you are lost or if you have an accident or anything, they give you OS grid references of this like point. They give you sort of like nearest postcode, location or access road. They give you sort of the nearest A&E hospital, like the address, postcode and phone number. Of course, in case of emergency, call 999. Information, Rendlesham Visitor Centre, they give you sort of a accident or trail problems number, email address, and also like a post number as well. So if you're out on your own or with friends or whoever, I always think, like, even if you know nothing does happen, it's good to just to get a photograph of that information so that you've got it, so that, or write it down on a piece of paper, whatever, just so you know if anything does happen, you can either get back to this point or you can sort of contact sort of emergency services and let them know exactly where you are using that. I'm waffling on a bit, I know, about a bloody post, but I think that's a really good thing, that, and I think more footpaths should have that. Come out to this clearing in Tunstall Forest and I found the right route. This is Heath Cottages here, located right in the middle of the forest, in the heart of the forest. That's pretty cool. Pretty good living here, very peaceful. Looks like we're coming out to a bit of a track here. Yeah, look at this, lovely. Wow. It's good to know though, I'm on the right track. So this is the track obviously that they drive down to get to their houses. The way I'm going is across this way. There's another little green arrow here, so yeah, heading past this barrier. So from this point onwards, that's probably Heath Cottages, sorry, is probably the closest point of civilization there is in the whole forest. So from here on in, I'm going to start looking for somewhere to wild camp for the night. And as you can see, I'm spoilt for choice here really. I want somewhere off the path, of course, not too far that I get lost, but somewhere that's fairly secluded as well. Okay, I may be speaking a bit too soon, but I'm still on the right track here. And look, we're joining the Sandlins walk now, still following these green Viking mountain bike trail shortcut signs. So I am, if I can get the camera to focus on the map, I am there next to my finger now, that little junction of paths joining the Sandlins walk, heading up here. So I'm going to start looking for somewhere to camp about, somewhere around here now. It's just gone 7 PM, so probably got at tops about hour and a half to 2 hours of light left. Alright guys, as you can see, I've found a spot in the woods in Tunstall Forest. All of these, I think they're like conifer trees or pine trees all around me. A bit eerie and a bit gothic. And yeah, basically this is the setup I'm going with tonight. As I say, it's a bit of an OEX themed one. I've set up the OEX Bush Tarp, Got my polycrier and my Outkit hunker bivvy bag underneath here, and yeah, there's loads of room, absolutely loads of room. You could actually probably, yeah, sleep about three people under this, I reckon. And yeah, I'm sat up in it now. Yeah, I'm sat up in it, and I've got a lot of headroom, which is good. So I can, yeah, I can cook under this, sit under it and be comfortable, really. Yeah, loads and loads of space. Alright guys, I've set all the tarp and my bivvy bag and sleeping mat up, and yeah, just sort of starting to relax now. It's just gone 8 o'clock and it's cider time. It's back. I don't know if you can see this in this light. I've got a Brothers toffee apple cider. I've had this before, but I don't think I've done a review on it. It's 4% alcohol, and yeah, it's made by 4 real brothers in Somerset. It's a delicious blend of cream soda and smouldering toffee with a rich, creamy aftertaste. Perfect for those who don't do normal cider. So, we're going to give this a go. Let's crack this bad boy open. Cheers guys, cheers for the 600 plus subscribers as well. Anyone that's new to the channel and you're seeing this for the first time, yeah, I hope you enjoy the channel. Cheers, here's to you. Oh, it's a really nice size of this, very different tasting. You can really taste the cream soda in it. Yeah, there's a very faint hint of apple in it. It's got a fizziness to it. It's not sharp at all, so yeah, it's my kind of cider, this. I could probably drink another 2 or 3 of these. Okay, verdict time. Brothers toffee apple cider, I'm going to give you 9 out of 10. It's that good. Cheers. Well, it's gone 9 o'clock now, and the light's just starting to fade, although in the forest it's actually really dark, so can't really tell. Yeah, I've got my cider over there. I've got in here, cooked up one of those pasta and sauce things, smoky cheese and pancetta flavour. Yeah, that's quite tasty. I've got some more cereal bars, energy bars. I've got a snore and peas tea for later, and I've also got a nice bit of homemade jam sponge cake. So yeah, should be sorted for food. Be honest with you, I'm just a little bit bored really, because like there's no like views or anything in the forest. I think the last of the people have left now. I saw a couple walking a dog earlier after the runner. I'm pretty sure the runner spotted me earlier on. I could see him sort of looking in as he went past. But the couple walking the dog, don't think they saw me at all, because I've sort of built up all of this loose sort of dead wood and ferns and all this sort of pine needles and stuff that was on the ground that I cleared away. I've sort of built it up in front of sort of the entrance, so you shouldn't be able to see me from the path as well. But yeah, so I'm just sort of kicking back and chilling really, but yeah, I just feel a little bit bored. Oh well, anyway, so it's good to be out though still. You know, it's still good to do a camp and whatnot. Anyway. Alright guys, well, as you can see the light has completely gone now. Might have picked the wrong shelter for this one. As you can see, I've got my bug net on. The gnats and mosquitoes and flies are driving me mad. They've died down a little bit now. Basically what I had to do was, I don't know if you can see this there, I had to light a little candle, and hopefully it's going to sort of help get rid of them a little bit, but yeah, they've been pretty bad. I've got my snoring piece ready, just letting it cool down. I'm going to have that before I get in a bivvy bag, and yeah, I'm going to get some sleep. So yeah, it's been good. As I say, I've sort of been a bit bored really. I think it's because I set up too early, and I don't know really, I'm just sort of getting a bit bored of forests really. I mean, unless you're camping with someone else, you know, you can chat and stuff. You're on your own, it just gets a bit boring. So anyways, I'm gonna try and get up as early as I can tomorrow, probably about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Get everything packed away, get a quick breakfast going, and then I'm gonna head off and finish the walk off. So I'll see you in the morning. See you later. Good morning guys. It's about 5:30 in the morning, and I'm actually glad to be getting out of here. I've still got the bug net on. I had it on all night. They did not give me a break at all. Every now and then sort of like a little breeze come through and they left me alone, but for most of the night it was literally just biting insects, gnats, midges, not midges, probably like little mosquitoes. I swear I think one of them bit me even through this net, but yeah, I'm just glad it's 5:30. I did not have the best night's sleep. I probably got maybe an hour's deep sleep here and there, but I slept comfortable. Slept really comfortable actually. Like, the setup was comfy. It was just the bugs drove me mad all night. No disturbances in the night. I think I heard a fox at one point. Yeah, I did hear a fox screaming for about half hour, but I've kind of got used to them. Okay, Alan, if you're watching this, mate, I'm going to give this Copico brown coffee a go. If it doesn't quite work out, I'll mix some Cadbury's hot chocolate in with it as well. So cheers mate, thank you. See what it's like in the morning, eh? Okay, I'm all packed up, got my coffee to go. Sorry Alan, I had to put some hot chocolate with it, but it does taste a lot better now. So that's the thing. If it's not invented already, they could do with inventing chocolate coffee. I'd probably drink it all day then. So yeah, leave no trace. I mean, I've cleared this stuff away, but this is just all the pine needles that have fallen and stuff, so they'll all come back, so it'll be like that. Yep, I've left nothing, taken all my rubbish with me, and we're heading off now out to the clearing and out to the footpath. Carry on with the walk. So after leaving the forest here, we've come out to this lane. We're crossing over to continue with the Sandlands walk. Pretty quiet at the moment. As I say, it's about 6:30, 7:15 in the morning. So yeah, pretty much everyone's still asleep. I wish I was as well. Okay, we're heading down this track, and there's a road. I believe we're turning right down it towards Snape and Snape Mortons. I'll double check though. So yeah, we are crossing over that road, heading down that track, and this is that track now. When we get to a crossroads, be turning right, heading towards Snape Mortons. So we'll be going through there, Benjamin Britten country, and yeah, heading back, walking along the River All towards Iken Cliff and the picnic site where the car is. Still following the Suffolk Sandlins walk. We've just come out here. We're finally leaving the forest. I'll tell you what, I'm actually kind of glad to be leaving it now. We'll be turning right, heading along this road to Snape and Snape Mortons. Yeah, it's just sort of getting a bit samey really, the scenery, you know, with the forest, and I don't know, a little bit claustrophobic as well in there. So it's just nice to sort of be out in sort of the, you know, the open air now, and the daylight as well. Like, I haven't really seen daylight much for the last few hours, so yeah, okay, we're homeward bound. 1 mile to go till we get to Snape. Still heading along this road, just passing this big hall here. I think it's called Dullingworth Hall. We've left Black's Hall, coach house, the lodge. I don't know why this is not focusing properly. There we go. Alright, here we are. It's 7:15 and we're at Snape Mortons, which I think they used to be like barley or malt factories and stuff, and yeah, they sort of, I think they fell into disrepair, and then they turned them into kind of like concert halls, you know, like music venues for the Aldeburgh Music Festival, all to do with like Benjamin Britten. And yeah, this is the original start of the walk. This is definitely the time to be here, because you don't get any of the tourists about. It's nice and quiet. Here's the Plough and Sail pub as well. That's definitely closed right now. I believe that is Snape Bridge. And then you've got the Signet here, which is a famous Thames barge. And then Rooster Beak over here. I think I'm heading along the sea wall here, along the River Ald. But how nice is this? The Sailor's Path. History is at your feet. This quiet track is many hundreds of years old, and countless people have passed this way over the centuries. Running between Snape Mortons and Aldeburgh, the Sailor's Path is so called because it was once a popular route for seafarers. It offered Snape residents easy access to Aldeburgh, a thriving centre for local and offshore fishing, boat building and of course smuggling. Today the path is a beautiful and peaceful route rich in wildlife. Taking you over heath, through woods and beside farmland, it provides glorious views across the Ald estuary. There are many places of interest to explore, including Snape Mortons, Snape Warren and Aldeburgh itself. This building in front here is Snape Mortons Concert Hall, home of Aldeburgh music. And then all of these sculptures and stuff in the foreground. There's a few different ones. I don't know if there's some by Henry Moore here. I think there is, but there's loads of different ones all dotted around the place. As I say, I can't really make heads or tails of them, but I'll show you them anyway. It's not really my cup of tea, to be honest. More of an impressionist fan myself. It's all about Monet. Always been a Monet fan. Okay, so let's do the highlights. Highlight number one has got to be walking along the River Ald yesterday, past like Iken canoe and all that sort of stuff. That for me was my number one highlight. Next highlight has got to be St Botolph's Church, or Iken Church, up on the little promontory over there, next to like the anchorage and sort of that stuff. That was really nice. Very isolated, and it felt like a pilgrimage. As it said, pilgrims had been visiting there for like hundreds of years, or even more than that, even longer than that. And yeah, believe it or not, usually it's the highlight, but my third highlight and final highlight, I would say, was the wild camp. Wasn't the best one I've ever done. It was nice, but it could have been better. And afterwards, like this morning when I've been walking sort of through the forest, I saw other areas that I thought, you know what, that probably would have been a better spot, but hey ho, you live and learn. I think it was the bugs that put me off the most, just all the gnats and the little mosquitoes and stuff. The bug head net did help a lot though, but I'd have been better off with my Rad Ridge Raider bivvy. I think I could have just got in that, zipped up the mesh door, and I'd have been fine. And yeah, I was just a bit bored really. I sort of set up camp earlier than normal. I think I stopped at about 8 o'clock, and it didn't really get dark until 10, so I sort of was twiddling my thumbs for ages. So yeah, that's my 3 highlights. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can see Iken Cliff picnic area now, just over in the distance, sort of over that way. And yeah, this is going to be my final sort of scenic view of the walk. You've got the River Ald, you've got in the middle of the screen, you've got Iken Church, St Botolph's. It's a lovely, lovely area this. This is probably the best part, I think, for me, without fail. Snape Morton's, I think it's a bit overrated. It was very middle class there, I found. But I did find a parking spot yesterday, so I could have started from there, but I probably wouldn't have been able to leave the car there overnight. And I don't know, I just got a feeling really I didn't feel like I sort of fitted in there really. It was a bit too classy for me. I thought, no, I'm going to go to Iken Cliff picnic ground. I'm glad I did actually, so it's much nicer. And yeah, Snape Morton's is it's much more picturesque than that when all the tourists aren't there. So I'm very peaceful. But no, this area for me, this is where it's at. The estuary of the Ald, heading out to the sea. So yeah, okay, final push. Okay, we're back at the picnic area. There's a few people over here that have camped overnight. Nice, if only I'd known. D&V's are over here, and there's my car. It looks like it's still intact. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, the car looks all right to me. I always take the personal training signs off. A couple of people were like, your signs have been nicked, mate. No, I always take them off so that hopefully no one steals them. Or of course they don't think that there's any equipment left in there. I never leave equipment in there anyway, but kettlebells are quite expensive, trust me, so kind of like builders not leaving tools in their van overnight, same sort of thing. Anyways, right, well that's the end of this little 2-day adventure in Iken and Tunstall Forest. It's been really good, lovely views again, lovely little church. Snape Morton's was nice, the wild camp wasn't bad. Yeah, it's been good. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this one. as I say, I'm going to start doing more of these like combined walks and wild camps. So yeah, let us know what you think. Cheers, see you later.